I grew up with two immigrant Indian parents that came to America really trusting of the American food system and really wanting to be American. And so me and my brother growing up, we could eat whatever we wanted when we were little. So if I wanted McDonald's, I got McDonald's. If I wanted Wendy's or Burger King, I would get those every single day if I wanted, because it was cheap, it was readily available, and it was food that we were eating. And we were, I was a really picky child. I didn't want to eat the home-cooked Indian meal my mom was making for herself and my dad. It looked funny, it smelled funny. I mean, if I had known what I know now about all the medicinal curries and the health qualities of vegetarian cooking, I would be a totally different person. But as a result of my terrible food habits growing up and my lack of education about nutrition, it led to a lot of different health issues. And those health issues, overcoming asthma, eczema, allergies, endometriosis, having my appendix taken out, all of those episodes of being in and out of hospitals and doctors' offices really created passion in me to start taking back control of my health. And when I started to question all the things that I had been taught about food and started to do my own research into what was truly healthy, my mind was blown. I found out that the majority of food that I'd been eating for most of my life was dead, processed food, that it had been invented in a laboratory full of different chemicals, not even tested for human use. No wonder my body was sick, because it wasn't getting the nutrients it needed. One of my first investigations that I did was to compare products being sold in the United States to other parts of the world, and we found out that our own American companies were reformulating our favorite products to be healthier for citizens overseas and not for their own Americans. And one product was Kraft macaroni and cheese, which in Europe, if a product has artificial food dyes, it says may cause adverse effects on activity and attention in children. Well, Kraft Foods had figured that out, said, we're not gonna put a warning label on our products overseas. We're just gonna take out that artificial food dye. To only take out artificial food dye for some citizens across the globe and not all citizens across the globe is completely immoral and unethical, because if they know that there's an ingredient that could be risky to children or could be harmful to children or contribute to ADHD or contribute to hyperactivity, I think food corporations have an obligation to make their products as healthy across the board. And so pointing out that discrepancy opened up a Pandora's box of food activism and social media frenzy of moms and dads and everyone sharing this information so voraciously, to the point where these corporations couldn't do anything but listen to us and start to remove some of these chemicals.